Afternoon guys, and welcome back to another video. Now this is going to be pretty random. It is deadlift day. I have literally got no content whatsoever, and there's just been so much happening, and the Arnolds are next week, and I feel as if I've been on the road like doing a million miles. So obviously today's deadlift day. We've not got any magical numbers on the cards. There's no plan of action. We're literally just going to go in, take it as far as we can, see what's there. I am feeling fresh, but we don't actually know if it's going to be a good day or a potential not so good day. But like I said, we've been on the road quite a bit over the past kind of few weeks, and I mean a lot. So it will just be a case of seeing what it's like today. We're going to hit back after it as well. So what I'm going to try and do as well is I'm going to take you guys through today's back session, and this is going to be obviously this week's video. I'm not going to kind of include everything else out with this. It's going to be more so prioritised around training. But yeah, like I said, Arnold's next week. I do hope to see a lot of people there. I will be on the HR Lab stand all the way from Friday throughout to Sunday. So we're going to be there the full weekend. I believe we are right next to the Insight Subs booth. So if you know where that is, then of course we are going to be right next to it. But without rambling on any further guys, I do hope you enjoy this one. If you do enjoy it, then please do not forget to drop the video a like for me. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get on with back. No fucking about today. We get a deadlift where we normally deadlift instead of having to deadlift over there, so fingers crossed that's the first positive, and it means that it'll be a really good session. But saying that, it's probably going to be fucking shit. Fingers were cracking.
It's not burning. No,
they were actually really cracked, really sore there. Good start to the session, got a broken finger. Also what we've got here is just defib and no code on carb up, so obviously intra-workout supplement and pre-workout. We've got 3 scoops of defib in here today, obviously for deadlifts, because it's a big one. I like to either do 3 scoops for back, being deadlift day only. Anybody that knows that I do train back twice a week. I do only deadlift once a week though, so obviously I take 3 scoops on deadlift day, and then I take 3 scoops on leg day, which only happens once a week. But yeah, HR Labs, I will stick the link to HR Labs in the description box below. You can literally just shoot over there and check them out, pick up what you need. KHIFIE15 is my code. I will stick that on the screen. You can read that, you can do whatever you want with it, you can use it. If you don't want to use it, don't use it, but yeah, pre-workout. You guys will probably be sitting asking why I'm drinking this right now. Now, the purpose of this is, for me, warming up on deadlifts, I literally have to do quite a few warm-up sets. So obviously I will go up a plate at a time, like 70, 120, 170, 220, blah blah blah, all the way up to 300 for example. So I like to know by the time I get to 300, that's really when the pre-workout will start to be working, start to be kicking in. I don't like to kind of take it 15-20 minutes beforehand, then it's ready for when I come in, but I've still got so many warm-up sets to go. So that is really the reason that I take it at the very start of the session, and not obviously 15-20 minutes before. But just in case you're wondering.
Nice leggings.
You like my leggings?
No comment.
Bit awkward that. Oh wait, here it is.
Great.
Oh yeah, so I actually got a new phone by the way. We upgraded to the iPhone 13 Pro Max, so probably quite a spontaneous purchase. Maybe, in fact it was an investment. That's what it is, an investment. That is literally what this is. An investment into myself and my business.
An investment that's been rolling about your gym bag with no case on it.
Yeah, because you know, well it's here now, isn't it? So
you're gonna deadlift today?
I am gonna deadlift. Right, I'm ready to deadlift now. Right, get the tunes on. Strength shot. Strength shot. Anybody that knows? All of my kit, that full gym bag is kitted out by Strength Shop. Everything to do with any sort of accessories I use, from straps to knee wraps to belts, anything at all. Everything's by Strength Shop. Personal discount code is just KHIFIEWEST. Nice and simple. If you're serious about your training and you want to obviously maximise your training to the most of your capabilities, then I would definitely recommend obviously using the correct equipment and accessories. So don't obviously leave yourself short by either getting a shit set of straps or just patching it all together. These last for ages, and I mean ages, so don't just be going buying any shit. So, like I was saying at the very start of the session, when I took my pre-workout, we're roughly maybe 15 to 20 minutes into the session right now, give or take. And I'm on 260, this is going to be my final warm-up for today. I'm looking to obviously take it up to 7 plates next, or the equivalent to 7 plates, which is 300. I like to just kind of go up by the plates anyway. But yeah, so we're up to 260 now. Moral of this, what I was wanting to tell you, was the pre-workout is starting to kick in now, and I can actually start to feel it working now. So the easier sets are done, up to 220, warm-ups are near enough over. I can start to feel obviously the pre-workout work on my last and kind of final warm-up, and then that means that obviously once I do my final warm-up, I'm ready for my top set, or whatever's going to happen in my top set, and then we're obviously ready to hit back. The pre-workout is still going to be there, it's still going to be working. So yeah, that is really one of the main reasons that I take it at the start of the session. And again, obviously whenever we come in, we don't know if we can get on the specific kit straight away. So I mean, imagine taking your pre-workout and coming in and having to either do something else or sit and wait on something, and obviously the pre-workout starting to kick in. I don't really fancy that, so I like to make sure that obviously I do what I know, and I get to do what I want to do every session. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to tell you. So if you haven't noticed already, the camera's only went and died again for about the 367,000th time. Every time we try and film a YouTube video, the camera dies. And to be honest with you, I'm trying to look for excuses on why it wasn't my responsibility that the camera died. But really there is no excuses. We filmed legs in here like a few nights ago, and obviously forgot to charge it up, and I put it on charge and I thought that maybe it would have been enough, but obviously it lasted up until 300. So we are just going to have to film on the new phone. So I do apologise if the quality, or obviously I don't have a mic or anything like that for the phone, so I do apologise for that. We are going to move on to pull-ups next. Right guys, so just quickly, I literally had to mute this because Eminem came on in the background and I knew 100% it would get done for copyright. So basically what I'm saying is I'm just kind of going over obviously this D-handle pull down. What I'm kind of going over mostly is just focusing on obviously staying away from the biceps, staying away from the forearms, and driving our elbows towards our hips more than anything else. So obviously it is a very much high isolation exercise, so we don't want to be absolutely ramming it. We want to be obviously focusing on execution here more than anything else to stay on the lats. So really the biggest thing just going over here is focusing on driving our elbows down towards our hips and obviously having a really hard connection with our lats more than anything else, just to kind of stay isolated from obviously the start to the finish. But like you'll see, it's near the end of the session. But yeah, on to the next. Right guys, so done for another day. Rapid recovery time, post-workout every single day. Anybody that knows that I do take in 2 scoops of this after every single session, just because it contains fast-acting carbohydrates, fast-acting proteins, and sometimes, especially after deadlifts, I do not have an appetite. Therefore, something like this is perfect. Again, obviously it kickstarts my recovery phase straight away, which is obviously a very big thing, because people over obsess and say that me not taking a day off the gym is terrible and it's horrendous and it's really bad, even though on a Friday I only train arms and it's kind of an active rest day. But 2 scoops of this goes in post-workout, so that's what's going to happen right now, and then I'll wait roughly 30 to 40 minutes and have my next meal, potentially a little bit earlier than that, because I actually am hungry today. Sometimes after deadlifts or squats, my central nerve system gets busted to the point where I'm not hungry, but today I'm actually alright. Successful session in the books, no complaints today. That's probably the smoothest 300 that I've ever took, especially on a primal strength deadlift bar. I tried to kind of make sure that I dead stopped it to the point where I literally allowed all the slack to leave the bar and everything, the whip and everything to leave the bar before obviously shooting it back up. But 300 before was very good. Once I took the 260, I kind of thought to myself, well, I wouldn't mind doing a 300 triple, and then obviously it felt alright to take the 4th. So realistically, I might look for the 5th next session, or I might go up, depending obviously how I'm feeling. But the Arnolds are next week, so I don't actually know what's going to happen with deadlifts. But yeah, without rambling on any further, successful session in the books, rapid recovery is going in now. I'm just going to wrap this video up right here. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, then please do not forget to drop the video a like for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you all in the next video.